People that encounter the unexpected in the forest. Let's see what this is all about.
Is a woman who regularly posts outdoor content, off-the-grid living, solo camping in the woods, hiking, and all that good stuff. Most
Seems
of the
interesting.
time, she's completely alone with just a camera in her hand,
Now that's smart.
exploring different forests. Her videos are actually really enjoyable to watch. She has a great vibe and makes everything feel calm and natural. But in this particular video, something changed. It was a beautiful day and she had planned a simple solo hike, just showing her subscribers how amazing the area is. But it ended up becoming much more uncomfortable than she expected.
What do you mean by that?
Hey y'all, welcome to Lisa's Escapades. Today I'm out in a different area. I had to go north so it wasn't flooded. But let's go see what we see.
Doesn't
It's a beautiful
do
place
anything
to
weird.
hike. Well, how beautiful is this place?
It looks weird
You can ride bikes here. Maybe I'll come back with my bike.
and
Needs to be in
dangerous.
shape.
Whoa. What the fuck
If I
happened
bring
there?
the bike out here, then I can go further. Let's go check this out.
The fuck type of storm caused that to happen?
A beautiful hike indeed. The location was stunning, and it felt like nothing could possibly go wrong. But then, she noticed something. Something that instantly made her uneasy and sent her stress levels through the roof.
What?
So I noticed when I came in the parking lot, there was a guy in his truck just sitting there. And he wasn't doing anything. Now all of a sudden I notice he's behind me.
Oh.
So hopefully I don't have a problem. But I just was going off this trail and saw him. And he went on another trail, but then I saw he stopped. So we'll see. Hopefully we don't have somebody following me.
In a forest
Now I'm on this
alone?
road, and he was behind me, just off this road. So hopefully I don't have a problem.
Hope you have some pepper spray on you.
I thought it was kind of weird that he was just sitting there.
Oh, thank God you have. Is that him? Is he there?
At first, it could have seemed like a coincidence. After
I-
all,
I-
maybe he was just there enjoying the area, and she happened to pass by him.
Mm,
But the
fair,
moment she
fair.
entered the woods, he started walking too, right behind a woman who was alone. Yeah, that's weird. She mentioned she had some form of protection with her just in case,
Pepper
and
spray?
decided to continue the hike, but she kept looking over her shoulder to make sure no one was following her. And the problem was, he was. At one point,
Oh.
she even stopped after hearing knocking sounds deeper in the woods. And considering everything that had already happened, it really makes you think it could have been that same guy, staying hidden while watching her.
So I just heard some banging noises coming from over here.
Turn the fuck back.
Let's see if I
Maybe?
can capture it on the camera.
That would be a
I'm gonna
great
watch it
option
real quiet.
right about now. Is he still near her? Because I can really tell from this footage.
She
I
decided
do
to
not
begin
hear
her
any
hike
knocking.
back to her car, knowing she could be heading into a potentially dangerous situation, so she didn't want to take any risks. But this is when she made
Maurice.
direct visual contact with the man. And
What?
guess what? he was heading back too.
So, here's the guy with the white shirt.
Where am I supposed to look? Oh, I see now. When he's hiding too. He looks like he's hiding. I'm trying to see better, but I can't.
She increased her pace and eventually made it to her car. At that point, the man turned back into the woods. That strongly suggests he was indeed following her, but for what reason? Honestly, it's unclear, and it's yet another reminder that being alone in the woods isn't always
not the
safe
greatest
as it
idea.
seems, and having some form of protection can be important. Now, speaking to the men watching this, even if your intentions are good, always keep your distance, and never make someone feel like they're being followed. If you happen
Fair.
to be on a trail
Fair.
and a woman passes by you and you were just about to start your hike, it's better to wait a bit or acknowledge them so they don't feel uncomfortable or unsafe. In this case, it really appeared that he was following her, and whatever the reason, it came across as very concerning. Thankfully, it was still daylight and she was able to reach her car safely in time.
I guess we'll
In
never know.
Central Greece, within the municipality of Paranesti, lies a remote and untouched woodland, widely referred to as the Fractos Virgin Forest. In early June
Nice
2025,
nice
on a Monday
mountain,
afternoon,
whoa.
two climbers set out on a bold excursion.
Oh,
Their
that
goal
looks
was
nice.
to navigate through the thick forest in search
The
of the
fuck
wreckage
is
of a
that?
military aircraft that had crashed there 77 years before. At
Okay.
one point, Christos Stavrianidis, age 61, was walking a short distance ahead of his companion. Near the edge of a cliff, he stepped forward to take in the view of the valley and capture some footage using his body camera. His friend followed behind on a nearby parallel trail. Everything appeared normal until Christos noticed unusual movement in the bushes that drew his attention. The
What?
second climber attempted to approach but did not see anything. Then, suddenly, just a few meters away, a large, dark figure emerged from the vegetation, a massive brown bear. Intrigued by the unexpected encounter, Christos tried to interact with the animal, unaware
Don't.
that this dangerous moment would ultimately lead to a tragic outcome.
Πού είσαι, έλα. Έλα κοντά μου.
Yo. Slowly back the fuck away or make yourself look bigger or something.
Κοντά μου, έλα. Κοντά μου, έλα, λέω. Κοντά μου.
Ooh. Ooh, bear spray, bear spray, bear spray.
Ρίξε, Δημήτρη. Ρίξε σπρέι.
Yo, what the fuck is happening? Oh, 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 whoa, 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 what the fuck is happening?
The footage shows a bear described as a large adult male moving quickly toward the second climber, who was
What the
accompanied
fuck
by his dog.
happened?
Defensive barking can be heard as the man manages to gain only a few seconds to use the pepper spray he was carrying. Meanwhile, Christos, on the other side, was
Yo,
affected
come on,
by the
get
spray's
into it.
odor and began to react just before being fatally attacked by the bear. Immediately after being exposed to the pepper spray, the bear turned and ran toward Christos, who was standing at the edge of the cliff. The attack caused
Oh,
a
did
fall
he
of more
fell?
than 800 meters. The friend, in a panic, instinctively climbed a tree to protect himself. Holding his mobile phone, he called emergency
No.
services, fully aware that the area was extremely difficult to access. Hours later, a
Damn.
large-scale rescue operation was organized. Firefighters, rescue teams, and even a helicopter were deployed in an
Damn.
attempt to reach the location. The forest was so dense that rescuers had to proceed on foot, making their way through trees and rocky terrain. When they finally located the body, Christos was motionless. The fall had been fatal, and he did not
Damn.
survive. Images of his final moments quickly gained attention and made headlines in several countries. Despite their experience, experts stated that the climbers did not react in the most appropriate way, and that the bear's behavior was likely defensive, typical of situations in which the animal feels threatened or cornered. Today, Greece is home to between 400 and 500 brown bears, mostly concentrated
Damn.
in mountainous regions, and occasional encounters with humans have become more frequent. Environmental authorities emphasize that in areas where these animals are present, it is essential to follow safety measures, avoid approaching them, maintain a safe distance, refrain from provoking contact, and carry emergency equipment. Lady Bugout is a channel
Poor
run by a
man.
woman named Dee, who loves sharing tips, hacks, and the best gadgets that make life on the road.
See, this man, just why did you stop and film it? For what purpose? Just get the fuck away from that motherfucker. Don't stand anywhere near him. Just get the fuck away, fast, or slowly, not to scare him. But damn, you get the gist of it. Damn,
Easier and more comfortable.
poor
The
man.
videos feel very genuine, often showing her camping in her van and enjoying how relaxing that kind of lifestyle can be, not counting the times when the van engine decides it needs some attention. But that's another topic. However, in this particular video, things took a different turn. It shows that danger in the wild doesn't always come from human or animal encounters, but sometimes from things that are truly unexpected.
It's gonna be an awesome night. I'm here for a couple nights, heading up north again. It's cooler by the lake here. I'm in Oklahoma, and just wanted to show you guys what I get to enjoy for the next couple days. If I could park right up inside something like this, it's my favorite. I love when pine creates this little bed and no brush, but it's very soft. I would make this the spot for my little cabin in the woods.
Amazing location that she's in. She
Well,
hikes around
it looks
and has
beautiful.
a bit of fun for a while, but after some time, the sun goes down and it gets dark, at which point she heads back into her van and gets ready to go to sleep.
Okay.
While the wind is howling outside, I am snug as a bug in a rug in my little cabin on wheels.
It looks quite dangerous to be near trees. From
There's
the
another camper right over
look of the
there.
wind.
It's a tent. They came in today. Can't believe that
Oh, it's a
they are
campsite.
camping in this weather in a tent. I'm surprised that their tent is still up. Actually, I don't know if it's still up.
But she wasn't prepared for what was about to happen in the middle of the night. And trust me, if something like this ever happens and you get randomly woken up, the panic can be absolutely overwhelming.
What? Tornado alert! Damn! Where's the tornado at? When you're not safe in your car. Damn.
Tornado warning.
No, get the fuck up. Faster! Seconds means life, man. Come on, get up faster. Yo, what the fuck is she doing?
So there was a severe thunderstorm warning, tornado
Oh, so you know about this.
issued just a minute ago. And so I am not sure what to do in this situation, actually. I thought that somebody would come around. The tent campers hightailed it out of here in the motorcycle. And so I am just going to go to a spot that I'm not so open because I'm very much in the open.
You could close the window. That would be a great idea. Hopefully she's not heading into the storm.
So there's little lights that you see in the distance there. That is the bathroom shelter. I was outside of a clearing of trees that was near the water, which was a beautiful place to be, but I literally was the only thing out in this clearing and it did not feel safe. So I wanted to get to a place where I felt a little more sheltered, and now I feel fine. But that was, if you want to talk about what was the scariest I've ever been in my van, was this right now.
Well, hopefully this
She changed
did not
spots and fortunately wasn't hit directly by the tornado, but the
lead to
panic
something
that
dramatic.
comes from hearing those sirens is unimaginable. There's a terrifying feeling those sounds create in your body. You just know you need to get to safety as quickly as possible. She looked around and found a structure that could serve as shelter in case the tornado came closer. In the end, she was safe. I also went through the comments on her video and came across something shared by a tornado survivor that I think could be useful and interesting to some of you. He explained how to get an idea if a tornado might be nearby. Get the cheapest AM radio you can buy, tune it to the lowest frequency. Lightning will make occasional static, but a tornado will produce a continuous static noise if it's within about 25 miles. It's
I did not know
absolutely
that.
necessary to be on personal terms with your guardian angel. It's something that could genuinely help people, especially if you live
25
in areas
miles,
where
that's a big
tornadoes are
radius.
known to form. Kriko is a woman who lives for motorcycles, the great outdoors, and the thrill of exploring nature, camping, and chasing freedom on two wheels. She wants to inspire everyone to step out of their comfort zones, face new challenges, and pursue their dreams.
Fair,
Her
nice, I like
videos are
that.
genuinely fun to watch, especially if you enjoy forest environments. But in this particular video, something felt off.
What you
She
mean
was
by
trying
off?
to camp deep in the forest, and she had a really bad feeling about the place from the very beginning.
So get out of the
Beautiful
place.
people, I hope you're doing well. Another day, another opportunity. I'm looking for a place to stay. I'm just here deep into the forest and I'm gonna stay somewhere and sleep next to my motorcycle. So I'm gonna continue and see if I can find a good spot. And as you see, we don't have that much snow left. It's almost gone. The roads are clear, which is nice though for me because I can speed a little bit more. What I'm looking for is a place where I can park my motorcycle a little bit in the forest, maybe just on the side of the road, and then I'll make a fire and stuff like that. And then we take my bivy bag and we sleep in there.
After a bit of searching around, she eventually found a perfect spot to camp and started setting up.
Okay. Kind of a small spot.
I'm pretty happy. I think we're gonna stay here. And Ada comes here. I will lay next to Ada. We have a fire somewhere here.
Who is Ada?
But first of all, we gotta go and collect some
Or what is
spruce
Ada?
branches because I'm gonna lay on those ones because they're really wet on the ground. So I don't get cold. It's funny how my survival instinct is kicking in so quickly when you're out here. Like every sound, I'm like ooh, ooh, ooh. Compare when I'm on a lake or an open field or something, it's not the same feeling there. I feel more safe.
She found her spot, but now it was time to go and gather a few things to make the ground more comfortable.
Why
to
is the
sleep
boy
on.
from the
So
bike
that's
so much?
exactly what she did.
This is the bag where I will sleep tonight. It's a bivy cover for sleeping bag. So if it starts raining, this is great for that. But how on earth do you do this? And sleeping bag, this sleeping bag. The winter sleeping bag is okay. It's not as comfortable as this one with the feathers. I'm gonna let it get some air, and then I'm gonna make the fire, and then I can just jump in and feel it a little bit.
No tent?
The fire was finally
Really?
going, and it was time to cook something, because after all that work, your body needs energy, right? But while she was eating, something shifted. She started to feel
What do you mean?
uneasy. Not in a clear, obvious way, but that kind of feeling you can't really explain. Like something wasn't right. Like she wasn't alone anymore. Like something was out there, watching her.
Hey, calm down. The fuck was that?
Oh, it's so good. It's really weird. Weird sounds. I thought it was the wind first, but there's barely no wind here. Let's eat this. Okay.
Is there really
here's the
something?
thing.
Did she saw something?
I can feel it in my guts. There's something with this place that doesn't feel right, and there's something is off here. So I'm gonna pack all my stuff and I'm gonna go back. I will talk about it later.
Where?
I don't want to talk about it right now. I'm just gonna pack everything and go back. Oof. Oh. All right, let's do it.
I think she saw something.
There were far too many noises around her camp, and it could have been either an animal stalking her, something else, or simply nothing at all. But that's something neither she nor we can know for sure. In situations like this, the safest choice is often to leave. As I've mentioned before, when you're an experienced camper and have spent years in the outdoors, your body can give you a strong gut feeling when something doesn't feel right. It's important to listen to that instinct. After all, it's what helped our
Yeah.
ancestors stay alive by staying aware of their surroundings and reacting to potential danger.
I
It's
do not
always better
know
to
why
be safe
people
than sorry.
usually ignore
And in
this.
many cases,
If your gut
that's the
says
right
something,
decision.
just
Let's be
trust it.
honest. You'd rather leave early than stay and risk a dangerous encounter, right? Always trust your instincts and stay safe out there. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh, nice
If you
television.
enjoyed these kinds of videos, don't forget to hit that like button.
Like this.